All right. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Nestor, and I want to welcome you to the show. Along with me, we have Peter, producer Pete, or Double P, or you can also call him PP. We have
Big
Mindy
PP.
Jackson, the beautiful Mindy Jackson, and our first ever guest from the band NOXUS, Mr. Reese Fur. Everybody give him a hand.
What's up?
There we go.
How you doing,
No
Reese?
better introduction than
I'm
that.
doing well. Glad
Thank
to
you
be
so
here.
much. Thank you so much for joining us today, man. It's an honor to have you here. So we took some time before this, call, and we watched the video you sent us, right? So we're gonna be talking about that. But before we get to that, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, man. It's been a crazy summer, let me tell you. COVID going through the band, a lot of life events happening, but we've got the songs coming out, and about a month from today, the full record drops. So we're almost there.
Nice.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Is there a name for that album yet?
It is. So it's actually called Ashes Underneath, same as the first single.
There
Okay.
you go.
There you go.
Cool. That's cool.
Fantastic. You heard it here first.
Yeah. So we took some time. We watched the video. And we made a lot of comments. made a lot of saw a lot of things.
Okay.
So we have questions.
You do have questions.
I have answers.
I hope so, man, because this is gonna be all for nothing if not.
Oh boy. One and done,
Yeah,
ladies and
so-
gentlemen. You
Wow.
here.
Ashes Underneath by NOXUS. Let's go. A lot of brooms. I'm sorry. I love that face.
He's like
That
the nicest
is-
guy ever, too. So this is.
That's
is.
what I'm saying. Like, I just love it. Like,
Menacing.
exactly.
Menacingly
so
nice.
Like, it took some effort to get that face out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine how many takes he's like staring at everybody and everyone else is laughing?
They're like, no, that's not it.
That's not him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I love that time change right there.
That's menacing. Little hand coming out.
That's that face.
Faces
I'm
are
telling you.
100% gold,
That-
man. He's
that's
got
like-
this.
Let me lick that ice cream, girl. It's hot out here.
Ah,
Don't make me sweat. You know,
That's the
like,
faces. Of somebody who like let out a fart and they knew it.
That too. I love it. Single-handedly, I'm the most impressed about this right here. Because my question is, where the fuck did they find that TV? Ow. That's a cool too. Like What's on that envelope?
I was thinking the same thing.
You've got mail.
No, you know somebody had a cheeseburger on top.
After the video, they're like,
and they're like, no, we're gonna use this envelope for the shoot. Fuck.
Produced by
How they
Greasy
just,
Envelope. It's my new EP. Is Greasy Envelope.
Brought
you
to you
go.
by McDonald's.
All right.
It's brooms, man.
With a dirty floor. So many brooms.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I've
No.
got to
told you
figure
guys,
this out.
They had a $350 budget just for brooms in the video.
Dude, they'd have Swiffers then. They wouldn't have brooms.
I wonder how long this take took. Cause like you see him smiling a little bit, like he just can't be serious on there.
This was take 57.
57.
Both him and Reese are smiling.
What was that?
I said both him and Reese have to be smiling. All of his facial
I know.
expressions, man. It's tough.
I think she had an STD. It was burning.
Is that what it was? Oh my God.
In silence,
I really like this shot right here.
So just realizing it, the way it started is also the way it ends. Like that's the same shot from the beginning, but the opposite.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. I like that full circle.
That's crazy.
The dirty floor.
Yeah. 15 fucking brooms. Nobody can sweep the floor. So that was Ashes Underneath by NOXUS. This was written and directed by Jaden Frost from JFP Studios, which they always do a hell of a job. What did you guys think of the song?
I think it was about STDs. It was talking about misery. Ashes underneath.
Is that what it was?
It was a great song. I really like the change up though.
No, really, really good. I love the whole music video. I don't understand anything that's going on aside from brooms.
That's the best part about it, I think.
Maybe they're just like, a secret Quidditch society.
Yes. They all got their letters to Hogwarts, and it wasn't Hogwarts. It was a guy in a white van.
It was just cult instead.
I like the song. I
really do.
I definitely. I've watched them live before. One time I had the pleasure to do that, and they were definitely different than this particular song. And I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm just saying different. So I wasn't expecting this out of this song, which is great. I love it. It was a nice surprise. I thought it was very well shot. Like
Definitely.
I think it's well written too.
Yeah.
All the change ups in the song, everything was really, really well written. I dig it.
Yeah, the timing change. I give it the good old 5 out of 5. Yeah, mate. Hey.
So was this newly released or is this something older?
This is new.
That's new.
Okay, brand spanking new.
Reese did not develop faces like that until the year 221. So I mean,
After
2021.
COVID, he wasn't the same.
He wasn't the same. He evolved into another form.
Amazing.
And he just kept on buying brooms, and it never
Just-
stopped.
You imagine, like, guys, what could we use for this? And he opens the closet. I got some.
I got some.
Brooms. Brooms and desks. Perfect.
No, it was really cool. It was very ominous. I love the freeze frame shots. I think they did a really good job.
For the first question, we'll just go straight into it. Like, what is that video about? I mean, it's very ominous, especially those faces you were making. What was that about?
I know everybody knows me for what you see here, and I was like, what if I was the bad guy, so to speak, for a change? What would that be like? So, without completely butchering
Oh, we lost him.
Jamie,
Oh, you said
what we did with the video
Nice.
was kind of this this idea that everybody wears this false facade, this kind of mask, the mannequin-esque sense about them, like they
That
want to
makes
be
sense.
something that they're really not, and deep
Okay.
down inside they're the complete opposite, whether that's for better or for worse. So the whole video was me and most of the rest of the crew there, all in kind of the mannequin form, being the form we want you to be instead of the form that you should be, in the form that you need to go down. So throughout the video, was try to bring that onto James. James kind of fighting. At the end, we eventually get him, so to speak, and he kind of becomes plastic like the rest of us. But the songs
You turned him into
kind
a
of bringing
mannequin.
up the. Yeah, we turn him
Okay.
into a mannequin.
So that's what with
Get
all
get
the
that
freeze
creepy
frame
smile
stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense now.
So what's up with the brooms? What's up with the upside down brooms? There's so many brooms. Like, what's up with
I think the idea was to have a bit of a dysfunctional classroom. So you have the one part of it that he's like, oh, you got the desk, you got the chalkboard, but then you have the broken clock, the TV that's off. And so they make it, and then with the brooms, everything was scattered around, kind of thrown lopsided to be like,
See-
hey, this is the way it's supposed to be. But then through James's eyes, everything isn't what they say it is.
It made no sense to me because I was telling the guys they must have had like a broom budget for for this video.
And I told
On
him if
top
there
of
was a
that,
budget, then you'd have
Either that or
Swickers.
they're starting a junior Quidditch team or something. And the satire behind it is that, yeah, there's so many brooms, but the floor is so dirty.
So, yeah, that whole idea that from James's point of view and what you're seeing, it's a completely dysfunctional, thrown apart classroom. But then me and everybody else, it's picture perfect, pristine.
That's cool.
Cool.
That's a really cool twist of everything. I like that a lot.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely like the song too. I was telling guys and we were reviewing it that like when I first saw you guys, which was last year at the Blind Tiger,
Mhm.
Your music wasn't this. This is something completely different from what I saw. Not in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I was surprised, which in a very good way. Because it's like a whole different take of the NOXUS that I heard, which I truly appreciate, and I thought it was
Thanks,
really
man.
cool, dude. I liked it. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was very technical as far as the changing, and you guys did it very well, which I thought was really cool. Yeah, man, I dig it. I dig the vocals. I dig the guitar riffs, everything. You
I
guys did a great job.
appreciate that. I know
Yeah.
everybody had known us for Red Sun, all those tracks, and then Through the Storm. And, while, those songs were recorded a few years back, we felt that we were very different from where we were back when we were all in college together. So we felt Ashes was the best first song to put out there to show, yes, there's still elements of what has been, but this is where we're evolving and going from there. So if you
Awesome.
like this, hopefully you'll like the rest.
Absolutely.
I can't wait. I think you guys are going to have a great album that's coming out.
I appreciate that.
See, now all I'm saying is that now you got to bring all those brooms to stage.
Yeah. No, dude.
See,
Stage
I
show
need
is
to
what
make
it's
a
all about.
guitar out of one of those brooms, and
That's
then
it.
really sell it that way.
Now you're thinking.
You can use each one as a string. You'll have that's a lot of strings.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
shit.
Be in the Guinness
Well,
Book of World Records
think
right
about
there.
it.
Here's a
Not
guitar
only
with
would you get paid-
180,000 strings.
Not only can you get paid from tickets to the door from ticket sales, but you can get paid for cleaning the place afterwards too.
Dude, cleaning the
All
closet
right.
no longer a thing. You've got
We're
that
the
down.
show and custodian all at the same time, one package.
Oh man.
Awesome.
All right. So I know we all had some other questions to ask you. Some band related, some non band related.
I think Mindy stole
Okay.
one of yours.
She did, but I brought it back.
If you're gonna make it the nest.
So let me ask you, man, if you weren't doing music with NOXUS,
Mhm.
what do you think you'd be doing right now? Like
Oh
would you be
my
painting
gosh.
in a room in the dark, doing that smile you were doing, with like 50 brooms and like around you? Like, I don't know.
Going to Hogwarts.
Yeah, go possibly still going to Hogwarts. Like, it does look a
Gosh,
little bit
I
like
don't
Harry.
know.
I'm just saying.
I'll give you two answers. I think there's part of me that, if I wasn't in Noxus, if I decided to step away, I feel that music would still be part of me. I would still probably create on my own, whether it be with people or just do stuff on my own for the heck of it. Whether I'd professionally record it or not. Not quite sure, but I've always found relief and solace in writing, whether it turns out well or just a complete total pile of what. But I think the biggest thing I would love to do is I love to travel. I love to take vacations. So my bucket list is to hit all 50 U.S. states, and I'm at 24 right now. So
Nice.
if I had the time in between work, I would try to hit up every state that I could.
Top 5 right now. Top of your head. You can't even think about it. Go.
Oh my gosh.
Go.
North
right now.
Carolina,
Don't think about it.
Florida, Virginia, Georgia, and Tennessee.
What's the one that you want to hit the most right now that you haven't been to?
So if we count airports, I've been to Texas, but I've never been out of San Antonio's airport. So I really want to go down, see the Riverwalk, check out the local scene down there. I hear
Texas
there's
is
a
great,
blast
man.
down there.
I
And
can
if
tell
not
you
that,
all about
Hawaii.
Texas.
I would love to go all the way out there to Hawaii.
Mahalo. For sure.
That's awesome. So you're talking about your day job. Like, what is it that you actually do for a day job when you're not playing music?
Yeah, so I work as a customer analyst for a freight broker in the logistics industry. So my broker runs freight for Campbell's, Pepperidge Farms, and a couple other customers here and there. So I'm the one who coordinates the shipments. I build them up. I schedule the pickup delivery appointments, and then my team makes sure we get the trucks coordinated, picked up from point A, delivered to point B, and be that one point of contact for whatever our customer needs.
Big boss
So what
stuff.
you're saying is, if I don't get my Campbell's on time, I can come and yell at you because you didn't deliver it on time.
Well, yes and no, but yes, you can.
Okay, that's great because my
and-
Pepperidge Farm guy sucks at Food Lion, so I'm coming to you next.
Well, I could be that guy to help you. Pepperidge was one of our first big ones that we've had for a few years now. So, but no, I do that, and then on top of that, I'm also a captain. So I overlook almost 20 people across my company, kind of be their mentor, be a bit of their leader, and help them out the best I can. So I take
Nice.
these roles, and if
Oh,
I get the opportunity to move up into a manager position, I will take it.
I thought that you meant like a sea captain. Like, I was like, how does this dude work like freight and like manage the ship at the same time?
You'd be
A
surprised.
skill,
Talent.
true skill.
Like, oh damn, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, so now I've got some questions. I think
Nice.
Mindy and Nestor have finished
Misty.
theirs. Misty.
That's
I was
that's
fusing-
Mindy and Nessie together.
Yeah.
That's our
Mindy and
Okay.
Nestor together,
Yar.
or Mistor.
story.
So, as Nestor said earlier, at the Blind Tiger, he saw you guys at the Metal Mania. I was there hanging out with my guys, and so I got to see you guys perform for the first time. So, my question to you, after watching you live and watching the music video, does NOXUS have any actual intent of getting a drummer, or is that something you're set on not having?
We had been looking for some time. We had one that we thought was going to work out, and we'd been working with them for about 2, almost 3 months at that point. We were going to get a surprise announcement ready to go about the time of the first single, and then Just he had a change of mind, change of heart, and said, unfortunately, it's just not for me. Wish you guys the best. And now we're kind of back to the drawing board of looking for another one. But with that said, we don't feel like not having a drummer should hold us back from either being able to release or promote, or if we get a show opportunity. It would most certainly be different, but it's not the first time I've seen people go up there having backing tracks. But as long as we feel that we're doing our job to sell it, that we're here and not everything in the background is just us mimicking it and put on the best show we can be, I would definitely go down that route.
I think it's a bold, brave move, man. I mean, for you guys to do that and make it work, that's awesome. I think that's incredible.
I still remember at that Metal Mania show, we were testing the sound, getting it set up, and when we officially started, everybody thought that we were still doing sound check. Like, oh, they're just doing a run through, and it took it about a minute and a half, 2 minutes to be like,
oh, they're playing.
Oh, wait, they're actually started. They're going. And then everybody walked in. So I could tell there was some people looking around like, where's the drummer? What's going on? And I think that first 3 minutes was terrifying.
That was one of my
on the stage. And then B was like, I haven't performed in a while. I got to get back to, but I'm a guy that as soon as I get in the groove, I don't lose it until we get off that stage.
That's awesome.
And you've got to sell it, man. They're not just
I've seen you with and without a drummer, and I think you're equally as great either way. Honestly,
thank you, Mindy.
I think that you really, really pull it off.
I appreciate that.
Maybe they can make a drummer out of the brooms.
Yeah, there we go.
The broomster.
The scarecrow looking guy.
Hey, the
brummer. The brummer.
Oh,
man.
Lord.
All right, I got one more for you. So you're obviously into some metal music. Do you have any other guilty pleasures that you hide deep away from everybody?
Hide deep away. I'm a bit of an open book when it comes to stuff, but to throw a couple out there, I love me some Broadway musicals.
Okay.
I will put on, Phantom of the Opera. I'll throw on Les Mis. Heck, I'll even put on the Legally Blonde soundtrack and rock out to that. Oh yeah, no, they've got some bops in that, so I'll listen to that. I love me some Weird Al Yankovic. I've seen that man live. He is amazing. And then while I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the genre, if you were to tell me to pick a karaoke song, it's Chicken Fried by Zach Brown Band. I will.
Cool. That's
It's like right there where my range doesn't sound like a dying goat.
I started to get into country, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you serious?
I like all kinds of music, but I as a vocalist, I think country. It's pretty hard, dude. I think a lot of people just undermine
Not
it, but it's
me.
pretty hard to do.
You haven't
Girls
spent enough time in
Virginia,
Taylorsville.
it's not that hard.
Maybe
took
it's
a
because I'm
trip.
not from the South, y'all.
That's
Yeehaw.
probably
We took a trip for New Year's as a band to Nashville. That was one of the places we wanted to hit up just to have a good time. And my favorite part was we did a backstage tour of the Grand Ole Opry. And seeing everything that went to that, all the artists that are a part of the Grand Ole Opry, some of the performances of standing on that stage, I think started giving me a bit more of that appreciation for, what some of these men and women do out there. It's like, sure, the twang may not always be my thing, but it draws in a large group of people and they find love and solace in it. So who am I to say?
Cool,
That's a
dude.
perfect way to put that, Reese.
That's awesome.
I still want to go to Nashville. I haven't been. I've driven by it, but yeah.
Yeah,
I would
I've only drummed through
100% do it, man. I'd say that drive's brutal. From where I am in Raleigh, it was like 8 hours. And after stopping, it felt like 10. So if you're willing to get on 40 and just stick on that sucker all the way there, but it was so worth it, man. I would recommend it to anybody. If you go up and down Broadway, and it's like there's another band. Some of the places having 2 or 3 bands, 1 per floor. It's just a sight to behold.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Music City. I mean,
it is.
This is gonna be a little impromptu, but
All right.
I feel that we should take a look at y'all's page. Can everybody see the screen over here?
not yet.
Not yet. It's gray on my end.
Hold on, let me try it
Do
one more
something,
time.
Nestor.
Huh?
So do something.
Let me do my job. Can you guys see it now?
There we go.
Okay, so Make sure you guys follow NOXUS at facebook.com/NOXUSband. This is what their page looks like. As you can see, their beautiful faces over here. Some stage shots. Just make sure you check them out. Okay. Where are you guys from?
From Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina. Look at these beautiful shots. Look at that, man. That is some good artwork for sure, dude.
Agreed.
How did you guys
Appreciate
like working with JFP?
I absolutely loved working with Jaden and his wife Ruby. Funny enough, at the very beginning, day one, all of the people that we had to be extras to be part of that set left last minute, basically ding dong ditched. So it was either
every time.
have to reschedule and make a bad first impression, or just rush to get somebody together. So called up some people, had one guy drive 2 hours. I drove an hour to pick somebody up and come back just to make it work out. But, his thought process behind, doing a shot, and especially we didn't know exactly where we wanted to go. So we took a lot of creative input for him. We put some in ourselves. And for the fact that we worked with him on this one and on the video for the new single that's going to be dropping in a couple weeks. It's been an absolute blast.
I just thought about this, and I might have put like two pieces together. Was that shot at one of the locations where you ship out of?
No.
Oh!
Not close. We do
awesome.
ship out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, but we shot at the Roxborough Armory for all the shots where you saw us as mannequins, and then we shot at a warehouse in Wake Forest for all the band shots and the actual mannequins.
Gotcha. Hey, I just want to know who gave that mannequin gonorrhea for it to go on fire.
Oh my lord!
Who molested it?
Fire
we
crotch,
were worried
dude.
that when the wax was being melted on it, we were like, this doesn't look like wax.
Wax.
Like something completely different. But thankfully, the more wax we were able to burn on it, the more it started to look authentic, like a candle wick was burning on it. But that was kind of one of those last minute decisions that we made about a day or two before shooting. We're like, hey, what if we actually burn the mannequin? Like, that would be fantastic. So
like when you guys were doing the budget, 350 on brooms, you guys had to add the mannequin to it, burning the mannequin.
We struck a deal with Jaden. We said, all right, well, we'll give you this price, but half of it has to go into the broom budget.
Brooms and nothing.
He said not even 40. So no, it has to be 50 flat.
It has to be equal.
The next time I play a show, I'm going to tell them I require a guarantee of 10 brooms on stage.
Hey, guess what? You made sure to get that shit shipped on time. So
yes.
Yes.
You got it, Nestor.
All right, man. So we're going to wind it down. We appreciate you being on the show. Before we go, any last words that you'd like to promote from the band, any upcoming shows other than the album coming out? Anything you want to try to plug from the band or from your life or from anything?
Hey, I mean, I appreciate all the love and support everybody's been giving us. It's been a wild ride these past 3 years ever since we kind of got started here in the scene. We're only a month out from the full album dropping, and we hope you all love it as much as we did creating it.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Well, the sound of the screaming goat means that the show is almost over, or it's over. Okay. We want to thank you so much for being with us today in Fusion Media. With Mindy, Peter. Love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you soon.
Heck yeah.
Catch you
Thanks,
next time.
guys. Love